welcome to all my subscribers, and welcome to everyone watching this video and those who are watching me for the first time. As you know, I've been working on this Grungy Christmas. Am I in frame? Yes, I am. I've been working on this Grungy Christmas Journal. Very close, aren't I? Let's just zoom out a bit. Right, this Grungy Christmas Journal, still got lots more to do. And if you remember, I did this here, 1 inch spine. Well, I've increased it now to over 2.5 inches because I realised it's going to be a chunkster. Inside, the way I did that was I added an extra piece of card here. This really heavy duty card, and what I then did is a decoupage over the top of it with pieces of book page, you know, from my scraps. Then I have decoupaged again over the top of that with this napkin, pretty napkin, which was very white, but I put some Distress Oxide over the top of that to achieve this colour. Just keep seeing little bits like that there that I've just not got around to tearing off yet anyway. And then some of my book pages are going to go in here. So I'm on page 17 here, and I'm working backwards. I've worked from 25 and I'm up to page 17. I'm currently working on 16. So I'm going to take it to 14 here, and then here, like this, I'm going to have page 1 to 13. So it is going to be a very, very chunky but very beautiful Christmas daily. And this was page 17. I used some vintage tape down the side. This is doily, which I covered, and it looks really good in diamond glaze. And it's made it really strong. Looks like this inside, with some paper to write on. And then more vintage tape. There's my napkin, my little gingerbread man napkin, on top of some tea bag paper. But it's just so cute, I didn't want to put anything on top of it. I put some lace on there. So that's 17. 16. Is this 16? Yeah. 18, sorry. I'm working on 16 now because I'm going backwards. Here's 18. 18 is an envelope. And in it, I've got a card, journaling card. That's in there. Set 19. Here's an envelope, and in the envelope are some beautiful vintage Royal Horticultural Society postcards. I've tried to pick out the sort of reds for Christmas, and so it goes. I mean, I will do page 20. I will do a full flip through 21, 22. I'll do a full flip through when it's done, but as I'm going along, I am showing you some of the pages. So I'm on page 16. I've started to sort of get some bits and pieces together. So here we are. Let's zoom in again. And I want to work on this. I put these collagey bits together here, and I just want to make them a little bit more interesting. So I'm just going to move them all like this to the side so I can remember where they go. I mean, you can take a photograph of this, of your work, and then it's easy to put back together. And then I'm going to put it back together. So underneath, what I have done is used some of my eco dyed paper. I will put the links back to the other videos I've done. Over the top of it, I have put this. It's a Gibbons from 1960 stamp album, Stamp Collectors magazine. And I like the front page because I like the redness on it. So I've put the front page on there. Then using tea bag paper, I decoupaged 3 tags, and these tags are repair tags. They're actually perforated down there, so those do tear off. I have put a little Christmas clip there on a ball pin. I don't know what I'm going to put on these yet, but I will put something. And that is where I'm up to. This is actually one piece of tea bag paper that I've cut. So if you put them together, you can see Santa's cheek and moustache there. So it all runs into one. So what I want to do now is put these collage pieces on, but I want to make it look, I want to add some more interest than just flat sticking them on. So first of all, I had this piece of rusted, it's always a shame to cover them up, isn't it? Rusted silky fabric. Got my fabric tack here. Let's just wipe the top of that. So how is everyone? I've been missing in action in that I have been catching up on lots and lots of bits and pieces that were just not quite finished, that I needed to finish and I needed to get out there. Right, so this next is going to be this Christmas Day, but what I want to do, I'm going to put it on some card because I actually want to give it a bit of height. So here's the card. So I believe it's chipboard in the United States. Am I in? Yep, I am. So a piece of chipboard, thick card. If you live in the UK, thick cardboard. Let's stick that on to there. Just glued on. I've just stitched around this. This is a Tim Holtz. This is the December 23 because 22 I mean, because to get December 23 is virtually impossible in the UK. We always seem to be so behind on everything. Or when we get it, it sells that quickly that if you're not glued to your screens, then you miss out. You miss out. Right, so I've done that. Cut that. So what I'm going to do now is I want to age and distress this. Let's just get a little piece of paper from underneath it, a little scrap piece. Right, so I've got an assortment of inks. I've got the old vintage photo black suit tea dye. I've got some cosmic shimmer granite paste that is just going off, so I do need to use that. Rock candy crystal glitter. I've got some gilding polish, cosmic shimmer gilding polish, and I've got in here a couple of rub and buffs. So I've got the gold, and I've got a silver. I've got a cotton board. I've got these. I've got a grungy old little favourite makeup sponge. So I've got a few bits and pieces. So I'm going to start by aging this with vintage photo. So I finished off some, I finished off my beautiful Magical Tea Party journal, which within 20 minutes of putting it on into my Etsy shop sold. So that was good. So the Magical Tea Party was finished and is sold. I'm just putting a bit of vintage photo on there. So yeah, Magical Tea Party gone. Let's use some rub and buff. So I'll put a little bit on here. Little tiny bit. Yeah, so I finished that off. I finished off some other things that I'm going to be putting in my Etsy shop. I'm just going around the edge with that, as you can see, using a cotton board. Somebody else is home now. My husband's gone to the supermarket, but he's like in and out. He came back because he forgot his wallet. Well, yes, you do need your wallet because we aren't the type who have our information on our phones because we're old worldy and old school. Don't trust anybody. We like our wallets and our purses. It's my son and daughter home from work. I'm just up here doing a video. I won't be long, she says, lying. Right, so I've just gone, you see around the edge, with a bit of rub and buff there. I've never, when I say I don't really use it, I have used it, but ages ago. Right, I've got a little bit on here, I'm just doing some bits on top. Right, let's bring the page back. And that is going to go on there. Let's get the fabric tack. Yeah, so I normally use the gilding, and I forgot I've got the rub and buff. So I'm going to try and build up a rub and buff collection. I'm going to try and use it a little bit more often. There's a little bit of fabric tack. We can put that there. Now, I also had this, this stamp. Let's put that on there. Stamp, and this is a stamp from Australia. It's got some like choir girls on there, or they could be angels. I think it is a Christmas stamp. We'll just pop this onto there. I've got the biggest box of, I got a really, really good deal on what's that pen there? I got a really, really good deal on you know what I'm going to say, just hang on, eBay. Just overlapped it a little bit. So this huge malted wheaty box. Twisting it. This huge malted wheaty box full of, absolutely full of stamps. There's literally, I'm sure there's thousands in there. Let's just get ourselves back in shot there. So that's the stamp. We've got the stamp, the fabric, the stamp, we've got that. Then I have just stitched some threads together. So I'm going to pop that on there, on here. I've got a Tim Holtz deer, which is really cute. I'm just going around the edge to take the white off. I've tried to stick, you know, with colours that are pleasing to the eye, that sort of match. What is happening today? This fabric tack's doesn't seem as sticky as normal. What's this happening? So this afternoon, my mum's coming over and we're going to do some crafting together. She's finished her lace book. If you've been following me, you'll know we've been making these lace books. She's finished hers. I haven't quite finished mine, but that doesn't bother me. My mum said, oh, you cannot start a new project until you finish one. Well, she obviously doesn't know me, so I will start a new project. So we're making some like Christmas flowers. So you start off with a big flower and you sort of doilies and lace, all flowers, and you pile them all up, and then you put ribbon on to hang down, and you can either sort of put it on your Christmas tree or on your door. Then you can put all vintage buttons and pins and all sorts in it. So we're starting that this afternoon. She said I can't because I need to finish my book, but hey ho, I've got about 20 projects going. Even though I felt great that I finished about 4 or 5 off, I've still got a load on the go. This is an old label of mine. It's already tea dyed and distressed around. Let's put a bit more on. It says £6 on the back, so it's obviously one that I have used before, maybe at a festival or something when I've been selling. So I'll just pop some glue on that. That gives a little tiny journaling space. And we'll just stick that there, I think. We want it there. There. Oh, going upwards is better than pointing downwards. There we go. Right, so next one here. So for here, I've got some of the Tim Holtz, like the backing papers. This size ones, I'm not sure what they're called, they'll have a name. I've cut out this candle, stitched around it. I have got a little bit of gauze that I'm going to put on. I've got a wreath, and on it I have put some acetate that I've previously printed on. And I've cut out some flowers and I stuck that on the back. That's the shiny side, but onto the dull side facing out. I've got a stamp from Germany. I've got a little bit of flower. I'm going to put that on. So that's my plan here. So we will do the same, and we will start with just building up the, get on there. Just having fun. Fun. I'm going to start off by building up this to give it some height. Now then, here's this. Here's my chipboard again. I'll just put around it. Do you know, why didn't I just glue it on first? That would have been so much easier. But no, I always have to go the most difficult way around things. So put that there. Put that on there. Like that. You know, it's like, oh, what's the most difficult way? This is the most difficult way. That is the one I will do. I'll put the gold on this again. Oh, I meant to get my poinsettias out. Right, here we go. Just gold around this. So what are you up to? Have you started your Christmas bits and pieces? Yeah? Well, I'll tell you what I have got that's come. To make these flowers that me and my mum are making, I've ordered from it's called Plum Boutique, B-O-W-Teak, T-I-Q-U-E, Plum Boutique, and they have the most amazing ribbons and trims. So I've ordered some beautiful silk ribbon, and some beautiful what's it called, velvets as well. Oh, they're amazing. So pleased with them. My mum's not, well, neither of us, we've ordered the ribbons, but we've not opened the box. So we're going to open the box when she comes this afternoon. But I also got, I'll just wipe my finger. I've not opened these yet. But aren't these lovely Christmassy, vintagey looking fabrics? Beautiful. Thank you. Not the long, Olivia. Aren't they lovely? I've not seen these yet. I love the sort of muted colours, and the fact they already look tea-dyed. Yeah, so quite excited about those flowers. Right, let's get back to what we're doing. Right, so here we are. Here's a little gilded candle. So gluey. So then I'm going to glue this on. And let's pull that up. Let's pull up a bit. Yeah, glue that on. And then this German stamp I thought I would put so you can sort of see it through there, and you can see it through the acetate and through, well, just look at it. Glue. Tuck it up. Yeah, so they don't have to be Christmas stamps, as long as they're the sort of the colours that you're using, really. Well, that's my preference. So greens and reds for this one. I know there's a lot of pink and blue journals out there as well. Whatever colour takes your fancy. Let's put that. Whoa, hang on. That's there. So that'll have to be there. Let me just wipe that little bit off. Oh, smudged a bit. There we go. I'm just going to get a bit of this gold, and just while I was doing that, then I thought some of that gold would go nice on there. Just gives it a bit more of that vintagey look and feel, doesn't it? I've gone quiet because I'm thinking, how is every brain going at? Brain is always going at 200 miles an hour. I like that. So these just fall back for marked little notes on or to tear off. Right, I've got, oh, let's put this on. This is just, it just says 40 small seals, decorative and attractive. Tim Holtz again. I'm just going to put this here. It just sort of jumped there yesterday, and that's where it stayed there. Ooh, let me see if I've got a person. This is my Tim Holtz bits. Do we want a person under there as well? That's too big. Yeah, I have them all in this drawer. Oh, she's ever so lovely. A little person. So we could, and she would slide under there. Yeah, so let's just edge her. And glue her. It's almost lunchtime here, so we're getting some lunches sorted out in a minute or two. If she goes under there, there we go. Just dawned on me then to put a Tim Holtz figure on. They always look good, don't they? You can't go wrong with the paper dolls. I don't know what I'm going to put on these yet. I know I've got that there, but I don't just want to put the string in. I want to put something, I don't know, just something nice, some journal jewellery that's going to just dangle on the end there. Right. One little last piece. Let's do it properly. Glue. Peace. And Lily's sniffing away out there. I think she's starting with a cold. It's that time of the year, isn't it? Well, it is in the UK. And everybody starts with coughs and colds, and when flu jabs are being given, putting around that. And then I will get this, get the rubbing buff. Normally I'm straight in with my fingers, but I don't want to today because I'm going to be working with the fabrics this afternoon. I want to try and keep my hands as clean as I possibly can. I'm going to have to show you my lace book. I'm really pleased with it. It was inspired by Jean Rag. You ever watched Jean Rag? I like My Cottage Crafts. That's M-I for My Cottage Crafts. And Jean Rag. I think it's Jeanette at My Cottage Crafts. They're incredible sort of artists working with fabrics, laces and things. Incredible. So inspiring. Right, let's just put a little bit of gold around the edges. Right, ready. Glue. Bring that back. Glue. Hold on, here's our that gauze. It's avocado dyed that. Can go on there. I'm trying not to, I don't want these in line, but I don't want them to come in. So I'm just going to take that more out on an angle. Then I'm going to put this on. So this is just A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is some vellum that I'd printed on previously. So let's just put some glue onto there. It's not vellum, it's acetate, sorry. Ooh, I've just put it on the wrong side. Let me just wipe that off. So easy to do. Oh. Right, let's... Oh, no, I hadn't. No, I hadn't put it on the wrong side. Just getting myself confused. I'm going to put that onto sort of there. So you can see that through. That's why it's so important to save all your little bits and pieces, because you never know when they're going to come in really, really handy. I've got this stamp. It's not a real stamp. It's a Tim Holtz Merry Christmas stamp, and I'm going to put that there. There is some glue on there that I smudged before. So that is telling me that is the ideal place to put that. Then I've got this Greetings. This is a Tim Holtz, and I'm going to go around the edge of that. I'm going to put a little bit of fabric tack just on each end, because I want to make this a belly band. Let's put it like that there. And then this is one of the little flashcards. It says wish. It's my son coughing there now. My son's staying with us for a little bit because he's not been very well. And that can go there. So now I just want to use some of these other bits and bobs. I just want to like distress it a bit more. Put some vintage photo on those. Right, I'm going to get... Oh, I got an, I'm sure I got another one of them for down here. Maybe I didn't. I'm going to get a little bit of this silver, granite paste. Let's see if I can get a little bit of this and just sort of put it on in places. make it look like it's just sort of got stuck on. Oh, I like that. I don't think it has gone off actually. I think this is how it is. Don't be afraid of it. Is that not stuck down? Why is my Fabricite not playing today? It's the first time that's happened to me, where it's just not wanting to play. I need to put a weight on it probably. So that is that. Let's put a little bit more down. Whoa. You could always use this through a stencil as well if you wanted to do. Right, I'll just see if I can see the poinsettias. If I can't, don't worry, we'll leave them. Poinsettias. Right, they're here somewhere. Nope. Let's see if I can get some flowers. They'll just jump out. Oh, I've got that little bit of leaf that I meant to put on there as well. This is off some paper that I did. Eco-dyed paper. And it just fell off while I was collecting things together for this. So I thought, oh, that's a sign. Let's just put a bit of gilding on that. Get that. That looks nice. Right, let's get some red flowers I wanted. Red. Well, that's the dark pinky colour, but that looks nice. Yep. Oh, I like that little rose. No, it's the wrong colour. Oh. My poinsettias will be around. The minute I finish this video, my poinsettias will just like jump out of the cupboard straight at me. Right. Let's put that. Does that happen to you? Right, I'm just going to pop these flowers on. And then we'll do something with them. So we'll pop this on there. That's nice. We will get some gilding polish. This is not the rub and buff. This is a different shade of gold. And we will go on each petal like that. So I've got all these tools out and then not used any. I've just stuck with this little solitary cotton bud here. Whoop. So there's the gold on that one. I love Christmas because you can just go mad with your golds and glitters and silvers and all that glitzy stuff, can't you? So put that there. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some silver rub and buff in this one. I don't think I've ever used this silver. No, I've not. Let's try some silver. We're all going to have to start and get our Christmas presents and that sorted out. Have you already bought yours? There'll be people that have already got theirs. I'm normally like a last minute shopper. I always say, oh, I'm going to do it, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. This year I will be organised. This year I'll have it on time. And then I don't. Never do. Put that there. I'm not having much. I don't know what's happened. Whether it's the room warmth or something. I don't know. Don't know what it is. Something's not playing with my fabric tag today. Just does not want to play. Let's put that one in the middle. There we are. And let's go silver and gold. Woohoo! Silver and gold have I none. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm liking how that's coming together. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some rock candy. So I am just going to sort of scatter some glue around. Let's put some glue on here. I'm just sort of going a bit random with the glue. Then I'm going to get the rock candy crystals and put those sort of all over. Like that. I'm going to get another piece of paper. I'm just going to press down my rock candy crystals. That's come out of there. Help. Got a fabric tag disaster. Maybe it's quite a new pot. Maybe it's, I don't know, a faulty pot. Or maybe it is changing weather. I don't know. Maybe my last pot, because it was down near the bottom, was so thick. Right. That does not want to glue on there. That does not want to glue on there. Let's put some more glue on it. I'll change I'll put that there. And I'm going to put this one on top. I'm going to do this. Put some of that on there. Just obviously didn't want to be in that order. It was like, no, put me in a different order. I'm just going to tap it onto this paper here. And then we can get the rock candy. Put that back. And now I've got rock candy in my nose now. Itchy. So there we go. That is finished. I'm just going to put some paper on the back to write on. But that is page 16. So what I might do is stamp a 1 and a 6 on there. In fact, I will. So that gives me page 16. Exactly where these stamps are. She says. Oh, I do. So let's get the number 1. 6. Let's make sure we get 16 and not 61. Let's get the old stays on. So this is 16th of December. So there's number 1. And there's number 6. And there we have it. Page 16. Ready for in our grungy journal. And I think that looks rather nice. When all the dangles are on there. And it's dried. This is dried. It's going to look lovely. So I'm Sharon. Thank you for joining me for a little crafting chat. And I will see you again very, very soon. Have a good day. Bye bye.